What is the origin of Taraweeh? Some say that it is a bid'ah. And what is a bid'ah? An innovation or a bid'ah is something that is invented in religion that is not part of it, with the intention of worshipping Allah and getting closer to Him. So some say Taraweeh is a bid'ah, and this is not true. The Prophet himself, alayhi salatu wasalam, initiated the Sunnah, and the Hadith is authentic. The Prophet prayed Taraweeh prayer, leading the companions for 3 or 4 nights. And then he refrained, he stopped. So the companions started calling him out, "O Prophet of Allah, come and pray like you prayed the previous nights. We like it." So the Prophet came out to them and he said, "I have seen what you had done the previous nights. Had I not feared that Allah would obligate this prayer upon you, I would have continued." So listen to the Prophet's justification, alayhi salatu wasalam. It's a good thing. I love it. I know you love it. But because I was afraid that Allah would make it obligatory upon the ummah, which would lead probably to hardship, I stopped it. I was so merciful to my ummah. I didn't want to burden them with more obligations. So the one who started it was the Prophet ﷺ. After he died, what he had feared does not exist anymore. And that is, no one can obligate night prayer because he's dead. How can it be obligated? That is why when Umar ibn al-Khattab, may Allah be pleased with him, in Ramadan went out to the masjid, he saw the Muslims praying in groups. 3 people here, 10 people there, 5 people here. But they were not in congregation, all of them. So he ordered Ubay ibn Ka'b to lead them in Taraweeh. So they all prayed in congregation Taraweeh behind one Imam, rather than being segregated and spread all over the masjid behind many Imams. And when he saw this, he approved it and said that this is something that is good. And he used the word bid'ah. Ni'matul bid'ati hadih. But bid'ah here is not religious, because in religion, the origin is there, which is the Prophet's doing, alayhi salam. Bid'ah here is the linguistic terminology, which is something new. And because they were praying in groups, different groups, what he had done is something new, which is nice, described as bid'ah, but it is not a religious bid'ah that is bad in Islam. Again, because the one who did it was the Prophet ﷺ. So he revived his sunnah, sallallahu alayhi wa sallam.
Alaikum Shaykh.
Wa alaikum salam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
So Shaykh, my question is regarding Taraweeh. I read on Islam QA that the scholarly consensus is that like Imam Abu Hanifa, Imam Ahmad and Imam Shafi, they say that we have to pray 20 rakah. And Imam Malik says we have to pray 36. Now the most correct view is that one should not limit the number of ayah, the number of rakat, and pray as much as possible. Now we, those who pray 8 rakah, we still have a hadith backing it up, like Hazrat Aisha or Ibn Abbas. So my question is, Sheikh, why is there scholarly consensus on 20? Where does this number 20 came from? Barakallahu feekum.
Ufiq barakallah. First of all, when you say consensus, it means that there is no one else who said something different. But this is not the case. You just said that Imam Malik says it's 36 rak'ah, and not 20 rak'ahs. So there's no consensus. And we cannot have consensus when we have a hadith. And the Prophet's hadith, according to Mother Aisha, may Allah be pleased with her, that the Prophet ﷺ did not pray neither in Ramadan nor out of Ramadan more than 11 rak'ah. However, this hadith is challenged by another hadith where it stated that he used to pray 13 rak'ahs, as per Ibn Abbas and also Aisha, may Allah be pleased with them all. So why did the scholars say that it's okay to pray 20 rak'ah? Because there is nothing limiting it. Where did they come from? Where did they come with this number? This is the doing of Muslims since Allah knows when. And it is not an issue where we should waste time disputing and arguing and fighting and pointing at one another that this is an innovator or this one is so extreme in his views, etc. It's a very easy topic. You want to pray 11? Be my guest. What's your evidence? My evidence is that the Prophet ﷺ never exceeded 11 rak'ah according to the authentic hadith in the Sahih by Mother Aisha when she was asked. Okay, good for you. You want to pray 20? Yes. What's your evidence? That Umar, may Allah be pleased with him, and the majority of the companions used to pray 20 rak'ahs. Good for you. You want to pray more? 30 rak'ahs, 40 rak'ahs? It's okay. There's nothing limiting it. And if the people in the neighborhood are old geezers like myself and they don't have the energy to pray except 7 rak'ahs, good for you. There's nothing that compels us to pray a specific number, let alone to fight and point fingers at one another and accuse one another of being an innovator and not loving the Sunnah, etc. All of this is from shaitan. Islam is an easy-going religion. You do what you like, and if someone goes against your opinion that is not a crucial issue, is not a life or death matter, alhamdulillah, we have room in our religion to accept such differences, and Allah Azza wa Jal knows best.